Hey guys, hope you're cozy. Snag yourself a nice warm beverage, some tea, some hot chocolate, whatever you prefer, because today we're going to be playing some Minecraft, just chilling, taking my Minecraft dog here for a walk. This here is Marlo. My name is Sly, I'm the aqua guy. This whole area here, everything surrounding Castle I think looks pretty damn fantastic, but I just think with a little bit of work it could just look that little bit better. Today we're going to be just, neatening some stuff up, fixing some stuff, and talking about TikTok. Now, being barely a Zoomer, but still a Zoomer, I have had my fair share of social media watching, but I feel like it was never really an issue. Like, my parents were always like, get off that damn computer, stop watching those Minecraft Let's Plays, but at the end of the day, I just chilled. I was just watching content, maybe half an hour a day, no more than you would watch TV. And it was never really a problem until I would say about mid last year, boy, I don't know what it was, but I would just occasionally go down these internet rabbit holes where I would just watch videos for hours on end. And I think the biggest thing is that algorithms have just gotten so much better recently. And I mean so much better. It felt like back in the day, you would find a YouTuber that made good content and, that would be it. You would find a YouTuber that, makes something nice, something cool, something different. And then you would watch them because of that quality content and it would differentiate them from the rest and it would be a standout sort of feature or aspect. And nowadays, man, can't say I feel the same way. I feel like the algorithm just pumps directly into my veins this, curated stream of, TikTokified garbage. Now I'm going to come out and say, I'm going to show my slight age here and say that I have never installed TikTok. I am not quite part of that younger generation that is on TikTok. I'm very thankful of that in a lot of ways because, man, Instagram Reels, they get me. YouTube Shorts, they get me. And I know they're worse. It's worse than TikTok in every way, really. But I watch long-form YouTube content. I watch other content, and it's entertaining. It's, there's video essays. I can pretend that it's at least slightly educational. But the moment I'm on YouTube Shorts, I just find that one thing takes my attention, one thing grabs my eye, and then I sit on there and whoop-de-doo, and hours, where did that hour go? It just disappears out of nowhere. It's such a terrible sinking feeling, right? Like, I feel like when I was watching YouTube Let's Plays, when I was, watching Minecraft Let's Plays as a kid, it was always really entertaining and gripping, and I was keen for that next episode to come out. I can't say I ever look forward to watching a YouTube reel or a YouTube short, It's just there, and man, it occupies me. Like, I find some entertaining. There's some creators that I watch that I think, you know what, this stuff's actually pretty good quality. Like, for a YouTube short, it's good quality. But it's always for a YouTube short that it's good quality. And I don't know, I can't say I'm ever enthralled by it. It's strange how, though content has gotten shorter and shorter, it feels like the amount of time that it consumes is getting bigger and bigger. But more than the just time sink that it takes, though, it's just the brain rot that I feel. Like, I'm not sure whether this is because I caught COVID a while ago, or whether it's, just the fact that I've been watching too many damn YouTube shorts, too many damn short form videos, or just spending too much time on the internet. But it really feels like my brain is a lot more foggy and a lot less clear than it was. And man, there's just always constantly something, that like I'm forgetting or that's slipping in my mind, and I'd really like to just claim that time back. I'd really like to spend more time intentionally, pushing for watching content and things that I think will be beneficial or different. With that, I've started somewhat curating my subscriptions a bit better. I don't know about you, but I hit subscribe to a channel and I watch some of their content, but a lot of the time, there's just a lot of videos that are mildly interesting, just slightly gauge my grip, and why not just click it on for a view? Like, it looks good. And then you go down this rabbit hole, and that's where it all starts, right? But I've been putting a timer on my app, my YouTube app, because I always just sit there on my phone. If I'm sitting there on my PC, I find that I tend to get work done pretty well. But if I'm just sitting there on my phone on my YouTube app, I'm never doing something that's worthwhile. And yeah, I put about a 15 to 20 minute timer on my app, and man, I'm not gonna lie, I was probably watching YouTube for like 2 hours a day. It was getting pretty terrible. But yeah, I put this timer on my phone and I realized that, man, that 15 minutes goes so quick. And a couple days I got really frustrated. I got halfway through a video and I got slack and I set the timer back and I cheated and I watched more YouTube for that day. But slowly and slowly, I got slightly better at just, you know, holding back at it, just tuning it down a little bit. And I found that the videos that I watch and the content that I consume, I'm a lot more intentional about now. And occasionally, you know, like it sometimes takes like 5 minutes to get to a good video. And once you find that good video, that's about, you know, 10-15 minutes long, it's just, you know, a lot more impactful. Tends to hit a lot harder, you know, and you respect it and you look forward to it a bit more. As I said though, it's not just YouTube and YouTube Shorts that's been getting me. The big one is Instagram Reels. I don't know what they did to their algorithm, man. I don't know what they did to it a couple months ago, but I swear Instagram Reels are just infinitely more gripping, and they're never good. They're always garbage. With YouTube Shorts, there's some high effort ones, but I don't think I've ever watched an Instagram Reel and gone, man, that changed me. There was one time, but that was, yeah, we don't talk about that. I find that I never open Instagram to scroll the feed or watch the reels. That stuff sucks. But, you know, I have friends and they message me. And so, I click open on that message. Sometimes it'll be a reel, sometimes it'll be a meme. And that's when the scrolling starts. Or even just, you know, once I'm done messaging them, I just click off and I end up, you know, doing something else and just get caught by the algorithm, as they say. And man, it's bad. I put an app on my phone, right? Where every time you open one app, it just puts a timer on, right? 10-second timer. Nothing, right? 10 seconds. If you want to talk to a mate, 10 seconds really is not much. And the amount of times that I realized that I was just brain dead clicking the open app button because my brain wasn't occupied. And man, I needed that dopamine, that little trickle, and I just wanted it right now. It was phenomenal. It was astounding. I think I, you know, hit like 25 opens in a singular like 6-hour period. I'm like, this is really bad. This needs some work. Something's got to change here, you know. And it really honestly made my day a lot better because I wasn't talking to people every time I opened that app. I was just opening it and I would end up scrolling. So yeah, I think it's very important if you have, you know, the ability to reclaim some of your attention span and not only just, you know, wait until the algorithm's boring and try and click off then, but genuinely fight the algorithm. Put time limits on it. Don't let it grip you. You get your time taken and they get money for it. Your attention for retention. I know this is a bit rich while you're currently watching a Minecraft YouTube video that I will probably edit down to a short. I encourage you to, after you've finished watching this video, to keep my audience retention up. Just really consider, should I be watching this video right now? After this one, of course. This one's worth watching. But after this, just take a moment and think, is there something else that I really should be doing? Was I supposed to do my clothes today? Though I think I've been slipping recently, I am definitely far from the worst. I was talking to my little brother who's properly a Zoomer. He's a young and he's a teenager right now. And it's bad for him. Like he speaks in memes, you know, it's some foreign dialect that anyone over the age of 30 can't understand. Millennials can, like, you know, they're bilingual, they once had flip phones. I think there's been a pretty big turning point in the algorithm addiction for everyone because not only am I having, you know, those people who watch Minecraft videos their whole childhood talk about how they got a YouTube addiction at the moment. That's pretty normal, right? But I'm having adults talk about how they just end up swiping on Facebook for hours. And I don't know, that's pretty concerning. When the boomers, you know, they're getting too much screen time, that's a dangerous thought. I think it's really important to, if you can, try and fight the algorithm a little bit. You know, take the content creators that you think are really valuable and keep them in your rotation. But the ones that just take up your time, the ones that just take up your attention without really any thought, click away. Think about what you're actually watching for a moment, you know, and, you know, do yourself the justice of actually watching something that's worth your time. I've just realized that Marlo is nowhere to be seen. I don't know where Marlo went. Where'd they go? Marlo, where are you? You slacker. Get it, come on, you're supposed to be on a walk. This is a Minecraft dog walk session. Come on, you gotta help me build. At the end of the day, time is money. And just make sure you're investing your time in something that's really worth it. And that could be good content. There's been YouTube videos that have given me inspiration that after watching, I think I left in a better spot than which I started. And hopefully this series is one of those. I'm not sure if this beats the sea of content out there. There's definitely better creators out there than me. But you know, I'm putting some effort in, I like to think. YouTube is a lot of people's wind down at the end of a long day, a lot of people's chill time, and that's actually really good. I think it serves that purpose pretty perfectly. There's a bit of content, a bit of information, a bit of a way to keep up with the world. But once you feel like you've gotten that taste of the algorithm, once you know you've watched enough videos, and maybe a little bit before you know it, make sure to intentionally click off. Just take some time to text a friend, call a friend even, you know? Just play some games, do some stuff that's a bit more meaningful. Try reigniting that old passion that you honestly haven't thought about in years. Just do something out of the ordinary. Fight that algorithm. It's not there to benefit you. I think this Minecraft world is finally coming to a close. And look, this series isn't over. This series is definitely going to continue. But I think this world's coming to a close. We've been nearing on 2 years playing this. I sort of boosted its playtime a little bit with a good healthy dose of nostalgia. Sorry Marlo, I need to build there. Yeah, good healthy dose of nostalgia and, you know, a lot of commitment and encouragement. This server lasted a long time, but I think it's time, after 2 years of gameplay, to move on to greener pastures. Me and the gang played some Skyblock recently, but it really just didn't scratch that same itch. We're keen for some vanilla Minecraft, and in the coming weeks, after I do a big move and fix my life, I'm gonna be hopefully booting up a new series. I'm not sure what this one will be, but it's just gonna be pretty much this. Chill, vanilla Minecraft, some good memories, and these servers, whenever they take off, they really take off. Like as you can see with this one, some beautiful builds will be coming, but it's nice to sort of polish off a couple things here and then, you know, really get to some cool new projects. Man, it's gone quick though, I have to say. I hosted an old server, you can check it out in my Minecraft experience, a really long form video I made, but yeah, I hosted an old server for what was 2 years, and this is nearing on 2 years on this server now. We've played it a hell of a lot less, I can tell you that, but that's just life when you're an adult, you know. But up and coming in the coming weeks, you know, life chills out for a bit. Uni sems are over, everyone's keen to play again, and I don't know, I think a fresh start will do us really well. Especially since, hey, look at that, I actually uploaded this video on time. That's 2 in 2 weeks. This is a series. The commitment, it's here. Now for today's music recommendations, I'm gonna have to recommend Slide by George Clanton as the album. It's very 90s, it's very sort of vaporwavy aesthetic-y. I really enjoy this album, it's great fun, and it always brings out this sort of nostalgia that I didn't even know I had, because I was not born in the 90s. And for the single, today I'm gonna have to recommend Santeria by Sublime. It's just a banging song. I really like this song. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll be back here next week, but until then, make sure you're taking care of yourself, keeping in touch with all your friends, yeah, making sure you're not spending too much time on social media. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.